Ascent Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents Generative AI on AWS, Building Context-Aware Multimodal Reasoning Applications by Chris Fregly, Antje Barth, and Shelbee Eigenbrode. Narrated by Jennifer Walden. This title includes bonus material. To access, visit rbmediaglobal.com/audiobooks/search and search for the title. In the search results, click the title to visit the audiobook landing page. Access the PDF via the download bonus material link under Downloads. Legal disclaimer. The views expressed in this work are those of the authors and do not represent the publisher's views. While the publisher and the authors have used good faith efforts to ensure that the information and instructions contained in this work are accurate, the publisher and the authors disclaim all responsibility for errors or omissions, including without limitation responsibility for damages resulting from the use of or reliance on this work. Use of the information and instructions contained in this work is at your own risk. If any code samples or other technology this work contains or describes is subject to open source licenses or the intellectual property rights of others, it is your responsibility to ensure that your use thereof complies with such licenses and/or rights. Preface. After listening to this book, you will understand the most common generative AI use cases and tasks addressed by industry and academia today. You will gain in-depth knowledge of how these cutting-edge generative models are built, as well as practical experience to help you choose between reusing an existing generative model or building one from scratch. You will then learn to adapt these generative AI models to your domain-specific datasets, tasks, and use cases that support your business applications. This book is meant for AI/ML enthusiasts, data scientists, and engineers who want to learn the technical foundations and best practices for generative AI model training, fine-tuning, and deploying into production. We assume that you are already familiar with Python and basic deep learning components like neural networks, forward propagation, activations, gradients, and backpropagations to understand the concepts used here. A basic understanding of Python and deep learning frameworks such as TensorFlow or PyTorch should be sufficient to understand the code samples used throughout the book. Familiarity with AWS is not required to learn the concepts, but it is useful for some of the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?